Viewers of Sister Wives can easily tell that Robyn Brown's world is one in which money is flowing freely. She recently stole the show when she was seen showing off a $4,000 designer. Although Robyn's supporters are aware of her penchant for pricey possessions, this was completely unexpected. What about the timing? All of this, however, followed Robyn and Kody's substantial $2.1 million home purchase. This couple appears to be all about money these days and isn't willing to accept anything less. Is this accurate? What does Robyn's new purse look like? To find out more about Robyn and her new purse, continue reading. You don't realize how much Kody and Robyn make. According to some sources, Robyn's net worth may be as low as $600,000, while Kody's is reported to be approximately $800,000. This adds up to a substantial sum of $1.4 million, which is their total income. Additionally, their quiet past transaction would have contributed an additional $2.01 $2.3 million. Although they both have other jobs, Kody and Robyn have been paid by Sister Wives since the show's inception. The former even owns a weapons company and makes cameos for his admirers. Conversely, Robyn is the owner of Sister Wives Closet, an online store. Therefore, it is clear that Robyn and Kody appear to enjoy themselves when it comes to financial concerns. When Kody and Robyn were recently sighted together, Sister Wives watchers couldn't believe what they were seeing. The latter was dressed nicely in a sheer-sleeved dress with a purple V-neck. Viewers said Robyn had never displayed so much skin, as evidenced by the huge quantity of cleavage displayed at her low neckline. This time, though, her bag was the focal point rather than her neckline. Sister Wives' Good Services for Viewing TV Online Robyn was carrying a purse made of black leather with a gold clasp. Redditors could tell that it was really costly just by looking at it. Some of them, meanwhile, were ready to point fingers at the cost, claiming that Robyn was carrying a designer purse worth $4,000. It was even disclosed by a fan to be a Dear Bobby frame bag, which typically costs $3,999. A user then pointed out that the price of a Dear bag would have exceeded the amount Kody might have spent on the schooling of his first 13 children. The dress looks like a $24.99 Ross polyester, but the bag cost $4,000, said another enthusiast. After witnessing Kody and Robyn's propensity to spend, several viewers even asserted that they would continue to do so until they were bankrupt. After viewers had witnessed Kody and Robyn's fixation with pricey items, all of this occurred. Robyn's fondness of spending money has been mentioned by other Brown members, and their previous home included extremely expensive paintings and furnishings. What are your thoughts? Please share your thoughts in the comments area. Over the years, Sister Wives viewers have come to realize that Robyn Brown has a knack for igniting debate, whether she intends to or not. Robyn has always been the center of attention due to her lifestyle choices, which include living in the most opulent house of all the Browns and being called Kody's favorite wife. She has, however, elevated it to a new level this time. Fans are not keeping quiet about Robyn's recent appearance when shopping close to her new $2.1 million home, where she was seen showing off a $4,000 expensive purse. Social media erupted as people wondered how she could afford such a luxury given the family's history of financial difficulties. What is the true story behind Robyn's new glitzy persona? Is this another indication that the formerly close-knit Pauly family has formally divided into Teen Robyn and Kody and everyone else, or has she quietly hid gold? Let's explore the scandal that has Sister Wives viewers more excited than ever. The images that went viral were rather straightforward. Robyn Brown is seen leaving a posh store in Flagstaff, Arizona, holding a designer purse that screamed wealth, all sporting a sleek cream cardigan and big sunglasses. The bag was identified by admirers as a Louis Vuitton Capucin's which retails for an astounding $4,000. Not a reality TV mom who once sobbed on television over not being able to buy Christmas presents for her children, but the type of statement piece you'd expect from a Hollywood star. What raised even more eyebrows at the time? It happened only a few weeks after it was announced that Robyn and Kody had secretly bought a $2.1 million house in a posh area of Flagstaff. According to reports, the opulent residence has over 4,000 square feet of space, 6 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and views of the mountains. It also has a home cinema, a chef's kitchen, and a large outdoor patio. Fans quickly made the connection. She's carrying a $4,000 purse around like she's a real housewife. One Reddit member commented, "Last season, Janelle was actually residing in an RV. Robyn cried about money, then buys a mansion and designer handbags, said another commenter. Something doesn't seem right. This is a significant change from the quiet, reserved Robyn, who became Kody's fourth wife in 2010, when Robyn fans first encountered her more than 10 years ago. Robyn presented herself at the time as the quiet newbie who didn't want to interfere with the other wives' lives. She discussed her financial struggles as a single mother, operating her little jewelry company, My Sister Wife's Closet, and driving a modest automobile. However, Robyn's image changed during the course of the seasons. In 2014, after Kody divorced his first wife Meri to adopt Robyn's 3 children, she became his legal wife. That decision resulted in both financial control and emotional conflict. Kody appeared to devote more of his time, resources, and focus to Robyn's home after that. Robyn and Kody bought the $890,000 house when the Browns relocated to Flagstaff, while the other women frantically looked for cheap rentals or short-term lodging. Robyn was enjoying her fully furnished mansion, while Janelle was staying in an RV on Kody Pass. She is now formally the most financially secure of the Brown wives, thanks to this second, even more opulent home. It's not the first time that fans are perplexed. The Brown family has talked about financial difficulties on numerous occasions over the last few seasons. Meri and Janelle had expressed concerns about Kody's expenditures, and they had trouble paying the property taxes on Kody Pass. Viewers question how Robyn was able to maintain her luxury lifestyle while owning a multi-million-dollar property and expensive accessories. Some mention the profits from sister wives. According to rumors, the family makes between $250,000 and $400,000 per season, which is split among the members, even though TLC does not disclose earnings to the public. So people assume that Robyn and Kody are now getting the most of that income, because the majority of the wives are living apart and Kody's relationships are failing. Some people think Robyn is just financially astute. In Touch Weekly was informed by an insider that Robyn is capable of managing her money. Though it did not appear to spectators, she and Kody carefully manage their spending. Others, however, believe that Kody is using all of the family's resources, or what's left of them, to keep Robyn comfortable. Another insider claimed that you can bet most of the family funds are being spent under Robyn's roof if Kody is still holding them. He has consistently stated that she was his last wife, and she is currently living as such. Buying a home could be a declaration of permanence rather than merely an improvement in lifestyle. Fans conjectured for years if Robyn would ever divorce Kody like his previous spouses did. She is staying put, though, if this mansion is any guide. Both Robyn and Kody co-own the property, according to real estate records, and the mortgage terms imply a substantial long-term commitment. For their younger children, Ariella and Solomon, the house is in a gated enclave with solitude, views of the mountains, and easy access to prestigious schools. According to a Sister Wives insider, Robyn wants stability for her children. She's sick of starting again and moving. She will always call this house her home. Although Robyn may be contentedly nesting, viewers can't help but notice a deeper irony. The rest of the family appears to be dispersed and having difficulties while Robyn is creating her ideal life. The response was immediate when images of Robyn's designer buying spree appeared on fan pages. She was inundated with comments accusing her of being insensitive to her former sister wives, greedy, and hypocritical. One Instagram commentator said, "She's out here crying about the family being broken, while carrying a purse worth more than Janelle's entire RV setup." Another said, "Do you recall Robyn's statement that she feared the family's togetherness might be lost? Unity must now cost $4,000. Fans contend that despite Robyn's long-standing declaration that she is heartbroken by the breakdown of the plural family, her behavior suggests otherwise. Robyn seems to be living a luxurious lifestyle, whereas Christine, Janelle, and Meri are starting over. It's interesting to note that neither Christine nor Janelle have addressed Robyn's expensive new items directly. However, both have made nuanced remarks that supporters take to be barely concealed criticism. True happiness doesn't come from money. It comes from freedom, Christine, who is now blissfully married to David Woolley, wrote in a recent piece. The phrase was immediately connected by fans to Robyn's recent shopping binge. Janelle, meantime, has made no secret of her continued financial independence. "I've learned that peace of mind comes when you build your own future, not when you depend on others to provide it," she wrote in a video she shared from one of her health coaching courses. Since financial dependency has always been a major subject in the Robyn-Kody home, it's difficult not to interpret these as subtly offensive remarks. Kody Brown is unsurprisingly supporting Robyn and may even be providing financial support for her indulgences. Robyn is the only wife who's truly loyal, as he has stated in recent episodes. Fans believe that his devotion now comes with material benefits, as he has commended her for sticking by him despite the turmoil. Kody feels that Robyn deserves everything she wants because she stuck by him when the others didn't, an insider told Elk magazine. He believes she deserved the mansion and the opulent possessions. However, such mindset is offending fans. They remember how Kody used to gripe about the lack of funds when Janelle wanted to construct her house on Coyote Pass. But now, all of a sudden, there is no problem with spending millions on a new home with Robyn. Unquestionably, the optics are there. Robyn and Kody live in luxury, while the rest of the family has moved on with far less money. Robyn's effect is frequently understated by critics, yet devoted fans can easily perceive it. Robyn has mastered what many refer to as soft power over the years. She rarely yells or makes audacious demands on TV, but she always manages to get what she wants. She speaks softly, sobs when things become awkward, and frequently portrays herself as the emotional victim, all of which have caused Kody to repeatedly jump to her rescue. With the mansion, the high-end purse, and Kody's seemingly unending backing, Robyn's tactic seems to have worked. She went from jewelry made with fake gems to Louis Vuitton in 10 years, jokingly said one devotee. That is a very advanced form of persuasion. In a sense, the Louis Vuitton purse is a representation of all Robyn stands for in the present Sister Wives universe, not just a stylish item. Some others view it as a prize, evidence that she and Kody have triumphed over adversity. Others see it as an insult, a gaudy show of privilege based on the emotional devastation of the family she once professed to love. Additionally, it serves as a visible indicator of change. Robyn is no longer the nervous, tearful newbie pleading for acceptance. She is self-assured, well-established, and unreservedly pursuing her own definition of success. However, such change has a price, both monetary and psychological. She becomes further detached from the family's initial sense of equality and togetherness, the more she conforms to this image of exclusivity and luxury. Seeing Robyn Brown move into a $2.1 million property and carry a $4,000 luxury bag is symbolic, not just about money. It symbolizes the indisputable division that has come to characterize the Sister Wives household. Robyn and Kody.